Welcome. This is a story about fear, the kind that hides in plain sight. A story about charm used as a weapon and a darkness no one saw coming. Be ready, because what you're about to hear is not just a true crime case. It's a reminder that evil doesn't always look like a monster. Sometimes, it looks like a man you think you can trust. This is the story of Ted Bundy. In the 1970s, America was gripped by fear, though few knew the full extent of the danger lurking in seemingly ordinary neighborhoods. His name, Ted Bundy. Charismatic, articulate, and outwardly charming, Bundy projected the image of a model citizen. But beneath the surface, he was a calculating and remorseless serial killer whose crimes would shock the nation and change how law enforcement approached violent offenders forever. Theodore Robert Bundy was born on November 24, 1946 in Burlington, Vermont. He was raised in a household full of secrets. For much of his early life, Bundy believed that his grandparents were his parents and that his mother was his sister. The instability of his childhood and the hidden truths about his family shaped his perception of trust, relationships, and social norms. As a teenager, Bundy displayed an unusual combination of charm, intelligence, and social skill. He excelled academically, participated in student organizations, and seemed like an ordinary young man with a promising future. Yet beneath this veneer of normalcy, disturbing tendencies began to emerge. Bundy was reportedly fascinated with violent pornography and had early behaviors that hinted at his later criminality, though these warning signs went largely unnoticed by those around him. Bundy's crimes began in the early 1970s, targeting young women, often with a similar appearance. Long hair parted in the middle, a pattern that reflected his obsessive preferences. He used his charm and intelligence to manipulate, often feigning injury or impersonating authority figures to gain his victims' trust. Bundy's method was highly organized. He would stalk potential victims, learn their routines, and identify isolated locations to carry out his attacks. Unlike impulsive criminals, Bundy meticulously planned his abductions, ensuring minimal risk to himself. His actions revealed a disturbing combination of patience, cunning, and control, traits that made him extraordinarily difficult to apprehend. As Bundy continued his killing spree, his crimes spread across multiple states including Washington, Utah, Colorado, and Florida. He became a figure of national concern, eluding police through clever manipulation and changing identities. Bundy's escalating violence was marked by increasingly audacious acts, including breaking into houses and attacking women in broad daylight. His ability to blend into society, appearing polite and charismatic, allowed him to avoid detection for years. Each murder added complexity to the investigation and intensified public fear. Bundy was first arrested in 1975 in Utah, but his cunning led to multiple daring escapes, including one from a Colorado courthouse and another from a Florida jail. These escapes only heightened his infamy and fascination in the media. His trials, particularly the 1979 Chi Omega murders trial in Florida, captivated the nation. Bundy chose to represent himself in court, projecting confidence and calm despite overwhelming evidence. His courtroom demeanor and articulate self-presentation created a chilling contrast to the horrific crimes he committed, further cementing his notoriety. During his time on death row, Bundy confessed to over 30 murders. Although the true number remains unknown, his confessions provided rare insight into the mind of a serial killer, revealing cold calculation, manipulation, and an unsettling lack of remorse. Bundy's execution on January 24, 1989, in the electric chair at Florida State Prison, closed one of the darkest chapters in American criminal history. Yet the fascination with his life and crimes has persisted for decades, inspiring books, documentaries, and ongoing discussions about criminal psychology. Ted Bundy's story continues to captivate and horrify. It serves as a stark reminder that evil can hide behind charm and normalcy, that appearances can be deceiving, and that meticulous planning and obsession can create one of the most infamous criminal legacies in history. His case also changed the way law enforcement approaches serial crime, emphasizing multi-state cooperation, criminal profiling, and behavioral analysis. Bundy's life and crimes are studied not just for their horror, but for the lessons they teach about human psychology, the nature of manipulation, and the limits of perception. While Ted Bundy is gone, the questions surrounding his mind, methods, and the true scale of his crimes continue to fascinate. His story endures as a chilling example of the darkness that can lurk behind a seemingly ordinary face, and a reminder of the vigilance required to confront the most calculated forms of human evil. And so the story of Ted Bundy comes to an end. But its shadow still lingers, a reminder of how far deception can go and how easily a mask can fool the world. The terror he created is gone, but the lessons remain. Stay aware, stay informed, because the most dangerous monsters are often the ones who look ordinary. Stay safe, and until next time, thank you for watching.